Again with LSU head coach Brian Kelly. The Tigers will travel to Vanderbilt on Saturday at 11 a.m. Central on ABC. And Coach, while we wait on any questions today, if you could please take a moment to comment on your team as you prepare for this week's game at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, obviously we're in a long stretch here of SEC games. We're going to play 4 out of 6 nationally ranked teams. So, this is the time where, your football team has to be incredibly locked in their preparation and understand what kind of mindset they have to bring each and every week playing in the SEC. So starts this weekend against Vanderbilt, well-coached, disciplined, physical football team. Clark's done an incredible job of building that program into a top 25 team. Have a lot of respect for him and what they're doing, and we're going to have to play our very best. And so, we're preparing for that and ready for the challenge.
For questions for Coach, please use the raise hand function at the bottom of your screen. And we'll begin with Koki Riley of The Advocate.
Morning, Coach.
Good morning, Koki.
With Aaron Anderson's array of injuries, which one sort of caused him to miss this past week's game, and how did he feel at practice the other day?
He felt pretty good. He went the entire day and felt pretty good. His player load was good. We kind of monitored those things for our wide receivers, but the knee that he's had most of his problems with is one that gets inflamed, and again he's not 100%, and he's a guy that needs to play fast and free, and he just wasn't in that mindset this past weekend, but he is in practice this week, so we expect him to do a nice job for us.
Next, we'll go to Steve Moulton at WZZN.
Coach, hope you're doing well today, sir.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm sure you've probably been asked, but I'm curious of when Clark Lee first got on your radar. Do you remember how I certainly would know about his past of being on your staff there at Notre Dame, but when did you first take note of Coach Lee, Coach?
Well, when Mike Elko was my defensive coordinator, Mike and Clark knew each other very well, worked together, and so there was an existing relationship there. So I brought him in when Mike was my defensive coordinator as a linebacker coach. So, got a great opportunity to see him firsthand, work firsthand with him prior to elevating him to the coordinator's position when Mike left to be the DC at A&M.
And now to this matchup in particular, from Vanderbilt last year to this year, how much better do you think Vanderbilt is this year compared to last year's team, Coach?
Well, I think that they're a much more confident football team. I think they were feeling their way through it last year. They had some success. They had the big win against Alabama, and that certainly helped them with confidence. But they play with a confidence this year that they didn't play with last year based upon the success that they've had. So not only are they hard to play because of their offensive structure and what they do, they now have a confidence, and that's probably what you see more than anything else.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Next, we'll go to Chris Hummer of CBS Sports.
Hey, Coach. Thanks for taking the time. How have you seen the combination of the transfer portal, rev share, and NIL impact parity in both the SEC and college football this season?
Well, I think everybody has, different circumstances as it relates to all of those three things. But what the common denominator is that there is more depth of talent across the league. And it's not just stockpiled in one place. And so I think that has created in some, and sometimes it's hard for me to use the word parity because it almost sounds like you're watering down. I don't think the products have been watered down. It's created so much more of an opportunity for other teams to get players to bolster their roster. And so you just have more depth and more teams that are in the hunt because of it.
If there are additional questions for Coach Kelly, please use the raise hand function. We have another from Cookie Riley, the Advocate.
Coach, with your defense and particularly with the secondary and the way DJ Pickett has played, what was the point of emphasis of improvement when he first arrived here, and has he sort of accomplished what you guys wanted him to accomplish in terms of that?
Yeah, it was much more tactical in understanding the defenses and the structures within the defenses, more so than if we just put him on the field and ran one-on-one drills. The one-on-one drills against wide receivers, his physical tools are unmistakable. But when you put him in a system, and a new system, it was really just getting acclimated to playing at this level where everybody is a really good player, and then understanding the structure of the defense.
Next, we'll go to Corey Diaz of the Daily Advertiser.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We were spending time with Garrett yesterday afternoon, and he mentioned how he enjoys playing on the road because he, quote unquote, likes to take the life out of a visiting stadium. For you as a head coach, is that part of the gig that you enjoy as well?
Yeah, if we could do it, I love that. I'd rather have the crowd at home rooting us on for 4 quarters, but I clearly, Corey, understand what he's referring to. There's nothing better than taking a crowd out of a game. It's exhilarating as a competitor that when you get those opportunities, that means you're having success. And that's what Garrett's, that's the depth of him, is that he loves to be that guy that goes in there and changes the whole tenor of a stadium. And we hope he's able to do that again this weekend.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Coach, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. So